Thank you so much for that healing. Let me get this together here. Today I'd like to share with you what I've found so far about color, mathematics, and music. They're all in symphony together, and they're all in symphony with us as the universe, as part of the macroscope to the universe. Since we are the microcosm of the universe, it's only logical that we encompass everything that is, and that's the music, the math, the color, and we are the vibe. Now, I'm probably not going to teach you about it because you all are pretty savvy about this, but I might jog your memories and plant some seeds of wonder, and sometimes sometimes we're aware of the energy and sometimes we're not. Our energy centers can all feel it, whether we're aware of it or not. And sometimes we wake up crabby, or we get someplace and all of a sudden we're crabby because we're picking up the energy. Or you wake up in the morning and you're just extremely elated about something, and you didn't have that great of a day yesterday. So, it's picking up the energy and just going with it and riding with it. It's nice to be able to get out of the crabby state pretty good, but you just sit there and wonder why and say, okay, I'm going to do something for myself that's going to make me happy. Just ride the wave. And that brings me to the full moon, for instance. The moon follows the patterns in space, and it affects us. Everything on the earth is water. We're made mostly of water and blood, so it's going to affect us. It's the energy that we're responding to. And police and hospitals, lots of doctors, they refuse to operate on full moons because the energy is so high and intense, people tend to bleed out. So, stay off of the roads. Okay, you have to bear with me here. My computer stopped working and it wouldn't connect to my printer, so I'm handwriting. Okay, 570 BC, Pythagoras, who was, I know the problem, I don't have my glasses. This will help. Okay, 570 BC, Pythagoras, who was an ancient Greek philosopher and mathematician, found that musical notes had mathematical equations in translation. This one's pretty cool. He also had a condition called synesthesia, which is the ability to see music, hear colors, and he also could associate people's names with the scent. I thought that was a neat trick. The masters and maestros studied these aspects of nature. It was incorporated in their masterpieces of music and art. It's in architecture and in the geometry of nature. It's in the way a sunflower grows, the way leaves pop out on a stem. It's aesthetically pleasing to us and makes us feel good. If it makes us feel good, it has a vibration. The golden mean, divine proportion, it's nature's rhythm, the spiral that flows up and down our energy centers, vibrating to what we think, do, say, and expose ourselves to. We listen to beautiful music, frolicking in the dreamy state, healing. We drum and experience the primal feeling of and encouraging us to maybe dance. As we sing, dance, tone, listen to crystal bowls, we're vibrating to the universe's mathematical equations. Someone once told me that music is the expression of God. After drumming in the desert, I lay quietly on the blanket with my heart open. I could hear the most beautiful harmonic symphony. I asked the others if they could hear it, if it was flute music somewhere, and nobody could hear it. So I just reveled in the experience, and it left me with the most peaceful place in space in my heart. These beautiful tones together but separate, like one, like the sun dancer's heart. That was another experience where we were all dancing together, and there were so many people, but all of our hearts synchronized. It was just so beautiful. And the color, there's a color and sound chart that can be accessed at www.flutetopia.com. And it's the encyclopedia for a Native American flute. Maybe you've practiced toning for balancing and healing. And it has, on the chart, it has the base chakra in the color red and the tone C, the sacral chakra, orange and D, the solar plexus, which is yellow in E, the heart, which is green in F, the throat, blue in G, third eye, indigo in A, and the crown, which is violet in B. There are many chakras in our system, but these are all the basics. If anyone here knows more, please feel free to share later on. I'm listening. I do know that all of us, the four-leggeds, the two-leggeds, the winged ones, and even the fins and bugs, we all vibrate to the natural world of color and mathematics. All matter responds. The vibrational levitation, for instance, scientists have found a way to levitate objects with sound. I think it's been going on for thousands of years, but it's been rediscovered. The water experiments with sound show how a stream is changed to a spiral. This guy put the speaker, and then he somehow put the hose through the speaker, and before he put the music on, it came out in a stream, and when he put the music on, it came out in a spiral. I thought that was so cool. I'm glad somebody's doing that. He calls it the semantics, science versus music. His name is Nigel Stanford. He uses fire, water, and electrical energy to create patterns, and it's really fun to watch. Put prayer into water before eating and drinking actually makes it healthier. It changes the molecular. I don't know if any of you have tried broadcasting. It's something I used to do a long time ago. You take a colored piece of glass and you put it on a glass of water, preferably one that's been filtered. You take a light and you shine it through the top of the glass. You put the glass on what you want healed, and then you let it stay there for 24 hours. And the broadcasting with the light and the energy of that color actually does the healing for whatever you need. It was fun. And here's another little story I thought was interesting too. When I lived in Santa Barbara, there was an oil spill. And I was pretty concerned about it being cleaned up and what it was doing to the wildlife and, of course, the ocean. So I sat in meditation, and in the meditation, I heard vibration. You increase the vibration, and it will disappear. Likewise, if you decrease the vibration, it will get dense and sink like a rock. And I was really happy to get that information. I said, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that means that works with us too. Keep your wave vibrations high and you'll be golden. That's all I can say. We're all related in nature, and it shows here that everyone is pretty high in their vibrations, and I'm sorry I'm just twirling out here. I hope you enjoyed some of it, part of it, any of it might inspire you to do anything. Go into nature, feel it, feel the vibration, feel your heart open, and share. Thank you.